King Nebuchadnezzar was asking his wise men to do the impossible. It was impossible for them. It was very, very impossible for them to tell him his dream and the meaning of his dream. It was impossible because these people do not have the power to do what he was asking them to do. Yes, but look at what happened. Look at what happened here. Daniel went to God, and God revealed to him the dream and the interpretation of what the dream means. So Daniel praised this name of God forever. He says, praise the name of God forever and ever, for he has all wisdom and power. He controls the course of world events. He controls the course of world events. People are all over the place doing so many things without God, or without asking God, or without seeking or trying to know the will of God. People are fighting to have this and have that. But you see, God is in control. He said he controls the course of world events. He removes kings and sets up other kings. As I said before, God is the one that promotes someone. God is also the one that brings another person down. God is the one that will lift someone up. God is also the one that will bring another person down. So God is the one that blesses, that promotes. God is fully in charge. This world was created by God, not by man, not by any human being, not by Satan. Satan did not create this world. Satan is not the creator of this world. No human being created this world. This world was created by God. And God created every human being. That is it, the truth. And the events that unfolds in this world is being controlled by God. That is the truth. God is the one controlling everything. God is the one controlling everything. It says in that verse 21, he gives wisdom to the wise. He gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to the scholars. So everything we came into this world naked, everything we have, we possess, is given to us by God. He reveals deep and mysterious things and knows what lies hidden in darkness. I thank and praise you, God of my ancestors, Daniel was saying here, for you have given me wisdom and strength. If you have the strength to do anything, if you have the strength to do something, God is the one that is doing it. Or that God is the one that is giving, or that gave you the strength. If you have the strength to do anything, the strength comes from God. When you were coming into this world, you did not come into this world with any strength or power. Naked you came. Naked I came into this world. Naked we all came into this world. weak, without strength, without a power. But God is the one that gives you and me strength, that gives you and me the power and the energy to do anything, or to do the things we're supposed to do in this world. So even Samson, when we look at Samson, Samson was a strong man. But God is the one that made Samson like that. When Samson was coming into this world, he was a weak person. Or he was without strength. But God made him strong. Samson had so much strength or power, but God is the one that gave Samson the strength or the power he had. Solomon was a wise man, but God was the one that gave him the wisdom. Solomon had so much wisdom, but God is the one that gave him an outstanding wisdom to judge cases. So naked we came into this world without anything. We are blessed by God. Spiritually, we are blessed by God. Physically, we are being made who we are by God. What you are being made by God. Or God made you. What you are. What you have, God gave it to you. If you are a wise man or a wise woman, it is God that gave you the wisdom. Yes, some people are very, very wise because they have been gifted by God they were gifted by God to operate the way they are operating or to do the things they are doing. We came into this world with nothing. Naked, you came into this world. Naked, we came into this world. Why not be grateful to God for what He has given you? Why not appreciate God for the wisdom He has given you? Maybe you are gifted by God with wisdom. Why not appreciate God for that wisdom? Maybe you are gifted by God with so much strength and energy to do things. Why not thank God, appreciate God for the strength He gives you every day? Daniel chapter 2, verse 1 and 5. It says, one night during the second year of his reign, Nebuchadnezzar had such disturbing dreams that he couldn't sleep. He called in his magicians, enchanters, and sorcerers, and astrologers, and he demanded that they tell him what he had dreamed. As they stood before the king, he said, I have had a dream that deeply troubles me, and I must know what it means. Verse 4. Then the astrologers answered the king in Aramaic, long live the king, tell us the dream, and we will tell you what it means. Verse 5. But the king said to the astrologers, I am serious about this. If you don't tell me what my dream was and what it means, you will be torn limb by limb, and your houses will be turned into heaps of rubble. Can you imagine that? So Nebuchadnezzar wants to force these people, or his wise men, force them to tell him the dream he had and the meaning of the dream, which was impossible with them, which was only possible with God. So Nebuchadnezzar was trying to force them, using force. He wanted to force them to tell him, what is my dream? Tell me my dream and interpret it for me. Tell me the dream I had last night, and also tell me the meaning of that dream. I'm serious about it. If you don't tell me the meaning, the dream and the meaning, you will be killed. But you see, Nebuchadnezzar forgot or lacked the understanding that these people were not God. His wise men he was relying upon were not God. And that's a mistake so many people are making. They want to use force to get things. They want to threaten people to do things for them. No, that is wrong. Nebuchadnezzar was threatening his wise men to tell him his dream, the dream he had, and the meaning of the dream. King Nebuchadnezzar was threatening his wise men, who do not have the power to help him. And that is a terrible thing. Don't use force to get whatever you want in this world. Many people are using force. They use threat, do this for me, or they use force to do this, otherwise I will do this to you, or I will destroy. So there are so many people, they are using threat. They use threat to get what they want. In this world, there are people, they try to use force people to do things they don't want to do. And that is very, very wrong. Don't use evil means to get whatever you so desires in this world. Don't apply satanic principles to get whatever you are looking for in this world. Don't apply devilish ideas to get whatever you want in this world. Nothing should be a do or die affair. It's either I get it or you kill. No, that is very wrong. Nothing should be a do or die affair. Naked you came into this world, and naked you shall depart from this world. That is the same thing Job. Job was a wise man. Yes. Job knew he came into this world naked, and naked he shall depart from this world. So it's unfortunate when people only their mind is only to get this, to get that, no matter how they get it. No, that is very wrong. Don't say, if God does not do it for me, I know where to get it. Why? Don't say that. Don't say, if God does not do it for me, I know where to get it. Don't say, if God does not give it to me, I know where or how to get it. You shouldn't say that. Because you should not use force or use evil means to get anything in this world. And remember what naked you came into this world, and naked you shall leave this world. Naked you came into this world, and naked you shall depart from this world. So, do not say, if God is not ready to do it for me, I know someone that is ready to do it for me. That is a terrible thing to say. Naked you came into this world. So whatever you have now, when you depart from this world, those things will stay here. You will leave those things here. Whether it's money, whether it's house, whether it's properties, whether it's asset, whatever it is. Whether it's a job, whatever it is. Whether it's a business. When you depart from this world, you came into this world naked. When you depart from this world, you will also depart naked, without anything. You are not going to take anything with you. So if you use satanic means, devilish means, or devilish principles and ideas to get anything in this world, you should always remember that when you depart from this world, those things will stay here. But that is not all. God will punish you for that. God will judge you and punish you for that. So naked you came into this world, and naked you shall depart from this world. Whatever God is not giving you, forget it. Daniel chapter 2 verse 5. It says, the king answered the astrologers, I meant what I said. If you don't tell me the dream and its meaning, you will be torn limb from limb, and your houses will be turned into piles of rubble. You hear that? The king said to them, another translation said, the king said to them, I have made up my mind that you must tell me the dream and then tell me what it means. If you can't, I will have you torn limb from limb and make your houses a pile of ruins. So I said to you, like Nebuchadnezzar, he was trying to threaten his wise men. He wanted to use force to get what he wants from them, which is very, very wrong. Some people want to marry by force. Some people want to use threat to get someone to marry them. They threaten someone. That is very wrong. You must not marry by force. Nobody should push you into a marriage you don't want to go into. Nobody should threaten you because you don't want to marry them. It's wrong for someone to threaten you to marry them or to force you to marry someone. It's very, very wrong. People should not behave in such a way. You should not force someone to marry you. You should not threaten someone to marry you. No, marriage is not by force. That is the truth. Don't use threat to get someone to marry you. Or threaten someone. If you don't marry me, you will never get married to any other person in this world. That is wrong. That is a terrible thing to say. Some people want to what? Want to acquire possessions by force. Some people want someone to, like I said, marry to them by force. Why should someone marry you by force? Why? Forcing someone to marry you is evil. Forcing someone to marry you, you must marry me. That is evil. You must marry him. That is evil. You must marry her. That is evil. That is evil. To marry someone should not be a do or die affair. No. It shouldn't be a do or die affair. That is it. Must you force someone to marry you? No. Is that how marriage should be? No. Some people want to have children by force. Some people want to get into a position by force. Some people want to get rich by force. Some people want to acquire wealth by force. This is a wrong move. So wait for your time. Wait for your turn. God Almighty, who blesses people with spiritual blessings or blesses people with physical blessings, will do your own at the right time. When your time comes, when it's your turn. That is it. Remember, God is the one that will promote someone or lift up someone and bring down another. So you are in this world, you came into this world naked. You need to allow God to bless you when He wants it or how He wants it. It's not by, you don't have to go into diabolical means or try to use evil means to, to get there, to get to the top. Like so many people are doing. So many people want to be get into the office by all means, by all costs. That is very, very wrong. Let God give you whatever He has for you at His own time. Let God put you into any position He has for you at His own time. Let God give you whatever blessing He has for you at His own time. Naked you came into this world. Naked you shall leave this world. At the end of everything, you will stand before God to give account of all the things you did. That is the truth. Daniel chapter 2 verse 5. He says, but the king said to his astrologers, I am serious about this. If you don't tell me what my dream was and what it means, you will be turned limb from limb, and your houses will be turned into heaps of rubble. So I said to you, this is a problem many are facing in this world. They want you to help them by force. Even if you do not have the power to help them. Like the wise men of King Nebuchadnezzar. They do not have the power to do what he was asking them. But he wanted to use force. He was using threatening them. And that was very wrong. Some people want you to solve their problem by force. Even when you do not have the means of solving their problems. Some people believe you are God to help them solve their situations even when they know that you are not God. Some people choose to force others to carry their burden even though they know very well, or they are aware that you are not Jesus Christ that carries people's burdens. They still want to force you to carry their burden. That is very wrong. Naked we came into this world. We do not have the power of our own. Naked you came into this world. You do not have the power of your own. Naked I came into this world. I do not have the power of my own. That is it. Daniel chapter 2 verse 5. It says, the king replied to the Chaldeans, my command is firm and unchangeable. If you do not reveal to me the content of the dream along with its interpretation, you shall be cut into pieces, and your houses shall be made a heap of rubbish. How on earth should you threaten someone? Why should you be threatening someone? Yeah? Why should you force anyone to carry your burden? Why should you force anyone to help you? Why should you force anyone to solve your problem? Why should you force anyone to give you their things? No. When you force someone to give you their things, that becomes evil in the sight of God. When you force someone to help you, that becomes evil in the eyes of God. When you force someone to do things for you, that becomes evil in the sight of God. Oh yes, that is the truth. You may not want to hear it, but that is the truth. That is the truth. You shouldn't force people to do things for you. You shouldn't force people to give you stuff. It's wrong to force someone to give you something. It's wrong to threaten someone to give you something or force someone to give you something. No, that is not good. Using force to get things from anyone is what? Evil in the sight of God. Using force to take things from people is evil in the sight of God. This world is full of evil because of people that are using force to get what they want from others. People who are using threat to get what they want from others. They intimidate others because they think that's the only way to get things from them. So they intimidate people. They threaten people. They try to force people to do things for them or to give them stuff. That is wrong. That is evil. That is called wickedness. Oh yes, you should not plan evil against someone because he or she refused to help you. You should not plot evil against someone or against anyone because that person refused to do something for you. You shouldn't be plotting evil because someone refused to help you.